All right, so I know I happened to shift off of my right rear cheek. Can I say butt cheek? All right, at least once. That's awesome. Man, we're really thinking about those firefighters down there. They're really getting close to these intense flames rising off this roof, especially those guys that are up on top of those baskets. And can we look around to see if you see any water being applied to this building? There's no water there. If you go left, there's another fire truck there with a ladder up. I'm not seeing any water being applied there. I'm not seeing any water on this side. Those hoses look like they're pressurized. All those hoses look pressurized, but I don't see any water squirting anywhere. Did they run out of water? You don't think you've ever seen what? Yeah. Yep. They're putting their ladder down. Well, all of those hoses are pressurized. They've all got water in them. Yeah. Yeah. It's still spreading though. I mean, it's not close to being done. This will burn throughout the night. Chris, I just have a feeling. I mean, all right, I bet our shot's hot. Yeah, Evan, yeah, it looks like, the firefighters kind of pulled back a little bit. This thing is out of control, and it is going to be burning throughout the night, but the firefighters are going to stay here and continue to fight it, just like Benny said. They're going to fight it throughout the night, and they're going to take care of this thing. Back to you guys. All right. Well, the 10 o'clock news is over. Benny. I said it right that time, didn't I? I said Benny. I said it right. I mean, I think it's out of control right now. They don't have it under control. They're just letting it burn. I don't think I misspoke, but that area right there completely burned. But it looks like it's done burning, like it just stopped at that top floor. I'm wondering if they've built the the structure well enough to where it won't burn through that next floor. And if that's the truth, then they're just going to let that top floor burn, which is the way it looks like to me. Yeah. There's not as much smoke as there was. I think they're just going to let it burn. Yeah. Yeah, so earlier when we came around on this side, once we got with the smoke in between us, it blocked out the flames, but you could kind of see through it there. But I've never seen a fire this big here in Oklahoma City. I've never covered a commercial fire this enormous. The great news is, though, that this is an apartment complex that had no tenants. It was uninhabited. It was still under construction, so the firefighters didn't really have to worry much about life saving, just structure saving. But as quickly as this thing spread throughout this building, it looks like they're just gonna just let that top floor burn. They tried to save it. They tried to do their very best. And if we, Chris, if you come straight down to that corner, that northwest corner to the left, right the corner of the building, come down to the left. Keep coming down, right. Keep coming down, right there. See, that thing earlier when we came around on our last pass, there was still a corner of that building that wasn't on fire. Now that whole corner's on fire. So, well, this far east side, there's still quite a bit of roof area on this far east side that's still unburned, but it's headed that way. Are you still recording, Chris? Oh, you don't have another card back there? Are they talking to you? I appreciate it. I was noticing that. I wonder if there's like a fire break between the floors, and they're just going to let that top floor burn. Yeah, I was saying the same thing. That concrete's not going to burn. All right, man. Be safe. All right, man. Yeah, there's embers and stuff falling down in in those courtyard areas. I don't know. You can just see those sparks falling down in there. But if you come left, see that open area right there. That's that courtyard area we were talking about. And it doesn't look like it's, I was saying earlier that it's probably burning down through the top 3 floors, but I think I'm wrong. I think it's only burning down through that top floor. It doesn't, unless something makes its way underneath that floor of that top level and gets down into that next level, it may not burn. I mean, they may have... Yeah. And was this one operable? Well, the Sky 5 is now the only helicopter bringing you these shots of this fire here in the Nichols Hills area. Oklahoma City is pretty active tonight. I'm looking around. I'm seeing emergency lights everywhere. I wonder if they are wanting us to come back to the station or stay up for a little bit longer. I don't know if there's water down there. No, I don't know why they would have any kind of a water feature already filled with water. But yeah, but I don't know what clear means. That can either mean clear from the show. They didn't run out of water. They're just letting that top floor burn. They're already rolling some hoses up, looks like. I mean, they're not leaving. They're gonna stay here. They can't leave with that active fire like that. Did you find any more cards back there? Do what? Is your microphone cutting out? Yeah, your box might be lowered sensitivity. Yeah, that whole corner now is on fire. Well, if they're not clear to go back. Okay, roger that. We're on our way back. All right, so if we're still on Facebook Live, we've just been cleared to go back to the station. Sky 5 has been, for the past few minutes, the only helicopter bringing you these live shots of this fire here in the Nichols Hills area. And we appreciate you joining us on Facebook Live. Again, this is an uninhabited apartment complex. There was nobody, no tenants in it. So there was no really danger of anybody being harmed other than firefighters. And they have done their very best to try to get this thing put out. And I think they're just going to let this top floor burn. And just rest assured you can come back to us tomorrow morning for the morning show for KOCO 5, and we will give you an update on this fire. Hopefully it will be out, but Sky 5 will be up to show you live pictures from the morning show so we can see what this looks like then. But until then, make sure you set your notifications so you get alerts on your mobile devices or however you consume this content. And whenever we have breaking news from Sky 5 or any of our crews from the ground. But on behalf of Chris Lee, thank you, Chris. In the back, I'm Chase Relich here in Sky 5, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Jim didn't have his position lights on the whole time, so the